Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl, Twan The Mystik from housemystic.com. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I am Twan The Mystik, and welcome to my channel. What's up? Today's reading is all about what makes you so beautiful. So we're going to be talking about your physical characteristics, but also, your soul, your soul, your personality traits, all that stuff. Like what makes you so beautiful to other people. So yeah, you already know what I'm about to say. If you're new here, this is my thing. Okay. So go ahead and light your candles, light your incense, and light your blunts because we're about to get real deep with this reading. And if you love deep, insightful, and detailed pick a cards, definitely go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and get into these piles. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about these piles. Okay, so a picture should pop up. So for pile one, we have the crystal ball emoji. For pile number two, we have the black cat emoji. And then pile number three, we have the shining heart emoji. Okay, so pick the emoji or the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and then go to the timestamp in my description or in my comment section to go to the timestamp that corresponds with your pile, and I will see you there. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number one with the crystal ball emoji, and oh wait, yeah, we don't have numbers today. Because I was gonna say the numbers, but we don't have numbers today. Okay, so the crystal ball emoji. Okay, so yeah, let's get into your reading all about what makes you so beautiful to other people, like inside and out. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. First of all, you guys picked the crystal ball emoji. So right off the bat, that's making me think that this pile, the people in this pile, you are. It's like what, like the, I guess you would say archetype. I guess the archetype that I'm seeing in my head for pile number one, I keep seeing like Erica Badu. I keep seeing Erica Badu. Um, so maybe you're a Pisces. What else is in her chart? I know she's a Pisces, Sag, I think. So maybe you're one of the mutable signs, Pisces, Sag, Virgo, Gemini. Like you have this like free spirited type energy to you. You're probably also super like spiritual. And that's maybe why you were drawn to the crystal ball, and like you're super intuitive, you're super nurturing. And for some of you guys, it could be because you're a parent, but for some of you guys, it's just that you have this very caring, sweet thing about you. But it's also like you're a witch. I don't know. Like you're a witch, and it's like people don't want to mess with you. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So pile one, the improviser. I effortlessly adapt to deal with unexpected circumstances. Okay, so like I said, you are free spirited. There we go. You are free spirited, 41. And 4 plus 1 is 5. And the number 5 is like associated with being a free spirited person, traveling, always changing, breaking rules, stuff like that. So they may see you as someone that's like, or they. Yeah, they, yeah. People see you as someone that's very free spirited, very a rule breaker, very unconventional, very just different than the norm. So yeah, I would not be surprised if you have that like Erica Badu type thing going for you, or like even if it's not like Erica Badu, but just like something about the way that you look and you dress is very it shows that you're free spirited. Like maybe you have different color hair, like maybe they're different colors, or it's like a bright color, or you have like a something about your hair stands out. Maybe some of you guys are Leos. Um, Something about your hair stands out though, like the color, the way you wear it. Maybe it's really short, or maybe it's really long, or maybe it's really thick, big, like a big afro, big curls, or like just a lot of volume, and just something about your hair is sticking out to me. Um, What else am I getting from that? Let's just get to the other card. Okay. The independent, yeah, free spirited. I am aware of my inner dialogue and directed by positive imagery. Okay. So yeah. So that's interesting. We have 5 and then this is 10. 7 or 3 plus 7 is 10. And then that's funny because I keep seeing the number 10. Like right before I started filming this, I saw the number 10 at least 10 times. I'm not even joking. Like so maybe that's you. Maybe you keep seeing 10 and maybe I needed to tell you that, but yeah. Uh yeah, I was gonna say 10 and then 1 plus 0 equals 1. So yeah, you're very free spirited. You're very free spirited. You're very much like, not afraid of being on your own, not afraid of being different and unique. And I feel like people find that very beautiful. Like potential love suitors or just even people in general, because like something about the way you look and the way you dress, people can tell like, okay, she's or he's, unique and they're not into like the norm, people, oh, look, and it had 444. Yeah, so people can tell that you are free spirited just like by looking at you. But even to get to know you, they know like you're not afraid to be off on your own. You're not afraid to like be like F the crowd, like I'm gonna go do me. So then we also have the spectrum. Oh, another look. That's funny because this is 5 and this is 1, and then we have 51 here. Very interesting. Okay, so I root out and reject prejudice in myself and others. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you are the type that's into things that are considered taboo, esoteric, um, like things that are not often known by the regular person. Okay, and the fact that it says I root out and reject prejudice in myself and others kind of makes me think like um you have an intelligence to you, like you're very intelligent, and like I said, you know certain information that's not known to like the average person. So I feel like you're just very intelligent. You carry a lot of facts, like, so that's why I wouldn't be surprised if you are a mutable sign. Not saying that the other signs are not intelligent and don't know any facts, but I'm just saying I know mutable signs in particular are always absorbing knowledge. Okay, so that could be you. You don't have to be those signs though. I'm also picking up Aquarius, but you are different. You are different, and people really like that about you. People think that's very beautiful, even though it's not like a physical trait. Um, and you are just like, because like what I keep seeing is like the 60s, and they would say like free love and free hugs and stuff like that. Like it's giving hippie. Like it's giving hippie. And then also I feel like you're someone that stands up for what you believe in. You're not afraid to talk about what you believe in. So I think people find that very attractive. Okay, so let's get to the tarot. 6 of Wands. Okay. So, okay, you know what's interesting? Because, I was getting that hippie, free love vibe, but I also feel like at the same time, though, you look expensive. I don't know. I don't know. Like, you look expensive or something. Like, you look like you're winning. I don't know how to explain that. Like, you look like you're winning. You look like money, and it's it's funny because you may not be, or maybe you are someone that wears like designer clothing, but even if you are someone that does not wear designer clothing, and let's say you shop at the thrift store, well, you can get designer stuff at the thrift store, but let's say you just, you don't care to wear big brands like that. Maybe, or maybe you do. Like, there's no judgment because shoot, I like designer. Okay, like shit. There's no judgment with that. But I'm just trying to say, regardless of if you wear designer brands or not, if your clothes are expensive or not, you always look expensive. You always look good. You always look good. Yeah, like you always look good. Um, and it's so funny because I'm putting my whole hand in the camera and I'm looking at my bracelets here, and I'm just wondering if like some of you guys are into jewelry. Maybe you're like really into gold, into silver, and just into jewelry in general. And like the way you accessorize yourself, the way you like put things together is very beautiful. I'm picking up on Libra and Taurus as well. Yeah, but it's like you usually look put together. The way you wear your hair, maybe the way you just the way you carry yourself. You don't even have to be in designer head to toe. Maybe you like have one designer thing, but everything else is from like Fashion Nova. I don't know. But you look like money. I don't know. Let's move on. Let's move on from that. And then another thing with the 6 of Wands here, I feel like many of you are conventionally attractive. Like, even if it's not like a okay, maybe not conventionally. Well, I feel like most of you could be conventionally attractive, but even if it's not like, you're looking like the typical Instagram baddie, even if you don't look like that, I feel like you have certain physical characteristics, which we're going to actually pull from my little bowl over here. I have characteristics to choose from, so we'll see. But I feel like you have like for example, like maybe you have really pretty eyes, or you have like a really pretty smile, or like you have really nice skin. And I know we talked about your hair, stuff like that, where it's like just really attractive, where all types of people find you attractive, whether if you're into men, if you're into girls. I feel like everybody thinks you're attractive, whether it's men, women, like everyone, okay? Because like you just something about your face like is really nice, okay? Let's see. We also have 9 of Swords. Okay, interesting. And then we have King of Cups. And we also have Page of Swords. Okay, interesting. Even though 9 of Swords, she's looking worried on there, I feel like you are the type that never actually looks worried. Like, even if you're worried on the inside, you have a poker face. Like, if people didn't know you, they would think that you're never worried about anything. Like, that's why I'm getting that free spirited vibe. Like, even how I said you look expensive. So it just, like, when people see you on social media, they probably think like, you're having the time of your life, which I'm sure you actually are. But when you are going through like things that you're worried about, you're going through like hard times and stuff, you don't let it show. You don't fold. Like, you don't fold. I feel like you're not the type to like post your business like that, where you're like, oh, I'm just so broke right now. Like, I feel like you're not the person to post that. Yeah, like, and even if you do post something, like, let's say you went through you're an ending with a relationship, even if you do post something, it's more so like a you're better without them type of shit, or like if you're just going through things with your family or something like that, you're not even gonna post about that. Like, you don't let people see you sweat, you know? Yeah. Sorry, my leg was kind of itchy right there. But yeah, you don't let people see you sweat. Um, yeah. And then King of Cups. Yeah, like I feel like you are very sweet, very charming, very like caring or something. So I feel like people, when they get to know you, or even if they don't get to know you, they see you and they think, oh my goodness, Pile One, I could tell them anything. I can trust them with anything. Like it's something about your eyes. I don't know if it's like your eyes. It could be your energy too. I think it's your energy, but I'm picking up something about your eyes. Like they look very like caring. Like they look caring, they look sweet. Um and then something also I'm sensing like with your eyes, it's almost like you're looking into the depths of people's soul. Like it's like you can see beyond. Oh yeah, look, you picked the crystal ball. Yeah, like you can see beyond the surface, and I feel like people know that for you. Like they can tell you have a lot of emotional depth, and sometimes that scares people and intimidates people. I'm not even gonna hold you, but it's not even in like a way where people think it's like a negative thing that you have these emotional depths. I just think it's just intimidating for people that aren't in touch with their emotions. But yeah, with this King of Cups here, like you are very much in touch with your emotions. Like you're not afraid to show your emotions. And I think that's why people think you're beautiful as well. Because yeah, you don't let people see you sweat, but you're not the type to be like for example, if you like someone, you're not the type to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play it cool, I'm a you're not that type. You're the type that's like um you're the type that's like I'm gonna show this person I like them. I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna text them. I'm gonna give them a cookie. I'm gonna, I'm gonna include them in my plans. Stuff like that. Like you're not the type to be like, oh, I'm gonna just play it cool. Like you aren't afraid to not play it cool. And then Page of Swords, yeah, like you have a youthful like kid like thing to you, but it's not like a um like childish. It's not like you're childish. It's like it just makes me think of a kid that like just wants to play, that just wants to have fun, that just like is just how kids are. They're very sweet. Well, no, some of these kids be bad as fuck. But most kids are just really sweet, and they want to help you. They want to like care for you. They want to see what's wrong with you, and that's the type of person you are. And then I'm also sensing like I wonder if you're the type that you'll get mad at someone, but you can't stay mad at them for long. Like like you don't stay mad for long. Like how kids are. Like they'll get hurt or they'll have their little fit or whatever, but like 10 minutes later they're hugging you, they're fine, they're not crying anymore. You know what I mean? Like you don't hold grudges for long. You don't um or you don't let things keep you down too long, you know? And then let's see what else we have here. Confidence. Ooh, yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. You don't, even if you're not feeling confident, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. Like you come off very sure of yourself. Okay? And then, oh, look, this is what I'm talking about. Beauty. Like I said, you are attractive. Like you are, that's why I was saying like I think you're conventionally attractive, and even if you don't look like an Instagram baddie, you know what I mean? It's like you have very nice features, like nice eyes. Like I kept sensing something about your eyes, but maybe like a nice smile or like just something very that really stands out about your face, where it's like it makes people be like, "Ooh, wow, pile one, like I love their face. Like I love their lips, or I love their eyes. I love their smile. I love their hair. Something about your face though. I'm feeling like it's more so of your face. But yeah, I was picking up something about the hair, but it's like the features of your face all together is like it makes your face very beautiful. Um okay. Inspiration. Okay. Yeah, like you're an inspiration. And then I forgot to say, it makes sense that you picked this, or that this pile had the crystal ball, because the King of Cups is someone that gives gives like advice based on their emotional intelligence and then their intuition. So I feel like you are an inspiration to others. Because like I say, I feel like you're highly intelligent, so you know certain things that the average person doesn't know. So you're not afraid to be like, hey, I know this and da 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 da. Like, you may be that person that always brings up astrology. Or something like that, and then you get people interested. They're like, oh my goodness, that's, wow, that is accurate, wow. Like, you know what I mean? And you inspire people to want to get into astrology, or want to get into spirituality, or want to get in shape, or want to get in, like, or to like dress a certain way or something. Like, but you're very inspirational. And it's interesting because we get the 5 and the 1. We got 5 1 and then 5 1 right here. So it's like you inspire people to change. You inspire people to look deeper into things. You inspire people to have more emotional depth. You inspire people to, yeah, like pay attention to the signs, and pay attention to their dreams, and pay attention to the magic of the universe. And people think that's so beautiful. Peace. Yeah. Like I said, you just always look like you're at peace. Even if you're worried, about something, no one knows. No one ever knows unless they like actually know you like personally, and you feel like you can tell them what you're going through. Yeah, usually people don't even know what's going on with you, because you just always seem like you're at peace, like you're always having a good time. But I feel like you do actually be at peace. It's not like a front. It's not a front. You do make peace with things, but you aren't the type to like broadcast to every single person that you know, like all of every single thing that's going wrong in your life. Like, you don't always let people know about that. Okay. And you have a peaceful aura as well. Like how she's standing here with the wait, is it gonna focus? Okay. Like, look how her aura is just like a bright light. Like, you're a bright light. You're a bright light, and you just have a calm energy to you. So you make people feel calm. I don't know. And that's probably why people just be telling you all their business. Yeah. Okay. So we also have struggle. And this is another 5 here. So yeah, you don't let people see your struggles. Like, I'm that's very interesting. I feel like you don't let people see your struggles. Cause I feel like you've been through a lot. Like, you have been through a lot, Pile 1. And there's a lot that you've had to like overcome and make peace with. But it makes me think of how people be like, thank God I don't look like what I've been through. Because that's what it's giving. Like, you don't look like what you've been through. And then masculine energy, interesting. Okay, and that's 1/6. Okay. So with masculine energy here, like, you are adventurous. I feel like you're very adventurous. You're a bright light. Like I said, oh, look at how this has the sun, then this has a light, then this has a light, and then this has a light. So I feel like you're a bright light in a dark room. You're a breath of fresh air that, like, when you come into people's life, it's like you bring them so much joy. Like, you're funny. Oh, look, and my phone just lit up. Wow, that's crazy. You're funny. You always have positive things to say. You have a positive attitude. You are beautiful. You have like a bright smile. I'm also hearing, like, just something about your energy is very light, very, very beautiful. And it makes people feel good just to be around you. Okay? So yeah, now let's go ahead and pick from, I didn't make a lot because I wanted to hurry up and finish it, or start doing this reading. But yeah, this is like the traits, and then we also have some other things. I have a bigger bowl this time. So yeah, and these are some channeled messages about another reason why people feel like you're beautiful. And then, you know what? I wasn't going to do this, but I think I'm going to pull a card too about who exactly finds you beautiful, and maybe they're thinking about you, okay? So let's see. We're just going to pick. Okay, we're just going to pick 3. Nice legs. Okay, people. Okay, I wrote this with pen, so y'all not gonna be able to see this, but nice legs. Okay, so yeah, like I said, you're physically attractive because we're talking about your personality and stuff like that, but you're physically attractive as well. Um, Beautiful hair. See, I knew it. I knew it. It was something about your hair. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, and then we also have nice voice. Yeah, okay. You have a nice voice. And it's just making me think of like what I said as far as you have positive things to say. Like you are very intelligent. You're very, very intelligent. So people like to hear what you have to say. Okay? So yeah, let's put that away. And let's get into this, okay? Virgo. See, look, I knew it. Virgo. Because I said the mutable sign. So, Virgo. Maybe you are a Virgo. Or it could be that you are very much into taking care of your physical body, your health. And because you do have nice legs. So, maybe you work out. You're just super in shape. And your body is tea. Okay? 111, take action, think positive. Like I said, you have positive things to say and you're very intelligent, okay? So take action, think positive, your prayers will be answered. So yeah, you get that masculine energy came up, and then we have 1 in all of these right here. So yeah, like you are very free spirited. You are very, very free spirited. And then traveler, yeah, come on. Like I said, free spirited. And it says travel for work, working multiple locations, move for work, travel influencer, vlogger, travel for shows. So yeah, like I don't know why I keep seeing people watching your stories and just thinking like, wow, Pod One, they have just such a cool life. They are always traveling. They're always on some type of adventure, which is true. I feel like it's authentic though. It's not like you're just acting like you have this cool life. You actually do have a cool life, and you're always on the go, and people find that so cool. Children, that is funny because, like I said, you have like a childlike thing going on here. And then it says daycare, teach, nanny, babysit, advocate, making things for kids. So yeah, maybe you have kids, and maybe you have kids, but you don't look like you have kids. But I hate when people say that to me, like, oh, you don't look like you have kids. Like, what am I supposed to look like? Like, what am I supposed to look like with me having kids? Like, you know what I mean? But it's giving MILF. It's giving MILF. What do they call dads like that? Because what is that supposed to look like as well? You know what I mean? But I think you just look good. Like you had kids and you look like you don't have kids. Like it doesn't look like you, yeah, like you had kids. You know. And then save your money for that important purchase. So yeah, like I said, you look like money. You look like money, and I feel like you just have nice quality pieces that stand out when you're dressed up. It's like, even if you do have like a dress from Fashion Nova, but then maybe you have a Chanel bag and like some Louboutins on. You know what I mean? But you had like, it's like however you put yourself together, like it just always looks expensive. And then maybe you are the type to like save for those quality pieces, but then you also have like, stuff from like the thrift store or Fashion Nova. I don't know why I keep talking about Fashion Nova. I don't know why, but so yeah. Okay, so yeah, bonus card. Okay, we're gonna talk about who is it that finds you attractive? Is there someone in particular that finds you super attractive right now? Three of Cups. Yeah, it's people on the internet. It's people watching your story. There's people watching your story and they're like, ooh, pile one is fine as F. Okay? They looking good, okay? So I definitely feel like people online, or maybe even people that you're friends with as well. Like maybe you have friends of the opposite sex, maybe friends that are the same sex, and they're like, wow, pile one is banging. And then Two of Wands. Yeah, so see, like it's giving people that are not near you. So that's why I would not be surprised if it's people on the internet. Like, I'm wondering if you have like a large following, and you don't even have to, but like people are watching your story, people are watching your, your social media, and they're thinking like, wow, pile one, they look really, really good. And yeah, they went through a glow up. Not that you were like just ugly before, but I feel like you're glowing up. You've been focusing on your health and your wealth, and I think something also shifted with your mind, and that's why you're really looking good. And my phone just lit up, so I'm on to something, huh? Okay. So that was your reading pile number one. If it resonated with you, let me get a crystal ball in the comment section, okay? And make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. If you feel called to tip your girl, the virtual tip jar is in the comment section and in the description. And also, y'all, Costa Rica, come with me to Costa Rica. Okay, we're going to Costa Rica. We're going to be zip lining. We're going to be on the beach. We're going to be at the waterfall. I have 2 workshops planned, one about manifestation, one about how to increase your confidence and be the bad bee that you are, okay? All right, so if you feel called to sign up for that, definitely go to the link in my description. The spots do close up in December, so yeah, definitely go check that out. All right. And then housemystic.com if you want to purchase some art from your girl. I have stickers, I have phone cases, I have bags, I have hand painted items, that are like hand painted clothing, prints, canvas, all that good stuff. All right. So definitely check out housemystic.com if you're trying to support your girl. If you want to get a reading, those links are in the description as well. Follow me on all social media platforms. And I think that's it. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2 with the black cat emoji. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into your reading all about what makes you so beautiful to other people. Okay. So yeah, we're going to do the cards. Then I have my little bowl of channeled messages, which is becoming a regular now, okay? And we have a bowl of different traits as well, which I didn't put that many in here cuz I couldn't think of that many at the moment. But there are some traits in the other one. So, yeah, we'll see. And then I decided to start doing because in pile one at first I wasn't going to do it, but then I was like, bonus card, so I'll do it in this pile too, where at the end we'll talk about who exactly is finding you super attractive right now. Oh, look, there we go. That means you need to stay till the end, okay? So let's go ahead. I'm sorry, I probably think I sound far away because I want to put this on the charger before it dies. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into your reading about who, or what's so attractive about you, what's so beautiful about you. Okay, so we have the angel. I have faith in my ability to help myself and others. So actually, I meant to, before I even talk about that, it's funny that it's saying angel, because what I was going to say at first, the fact that you guys chose the black cat, I'm like, pile number 2, you are sexy, okay? Like, it's like I'm getting like sex symbol, like a rare, like a just spicy or something. But it's crazy that angel is here. So for some reason it's making me think that there's like a duality to you. There's like a duality to you of like, you're very sweet, you're very gentle, you're very helpful, you're very, kind, but you are very attractive. Pile number 2, like, it's like, sorry if y'all heard that. It's like almost overwhelming. Like it's almost overwhelming where it's like everywhere you go, people are turning their heads. Like you just have like this sultry thing about you. And then I'm also wondering if like your clothes, like the clothes you wear may be a little revealing sometimes, or like hug your body in the right way, okay? Or like I don't know. You just look very good. Okay, so oh look, see, I'm onto something, huh? Okay. Oh, so we also have the intuitive. I am tuned into the energy of those I care about. Yeah, see, you're very sweet. Like I feel like there's a very sweet part of you where you're just like very kind, very nurturing. Um yeah, you're just very sweet. And then you are able to anticipate people's needs. Well, not anticipate, like you it's like you know what people need before they know that they even need it. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like you can read people's minds. Maybe you were drawn to pile one, so maybe you should check that out. But yeah, you're. It's like you can sense what people want and what they need. Okay. So that's three. Oh, that's interesting. We have 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that's also making me think that you have gone through a glow up. You have recently gone through a glow up, or maybe like over these past couple years you've gone through like a transformation where it's like maybe like you recently changed your hair, or maybe you're someone that changes their hair often, but if you're not that type, you probably recently changed your hair, or maybe you changed up your style, or you decided to start eating better, you decided to do something, but it's like causing you to have this glow up where people are like, Pile 2 didn't used to look like this. What's going on with Pile 2? Like, you know? So, yeah, let's see what else. We have the future. I plan for the future with the respect for the unexpected. So, I feel like another thing here is like, yeah, you can see. Oh, yeah, and I said you anticipate people's needs. Okay, yeah, yeah. So you can tell what people need before they even know. And you can also see into the future and stuff, because we have intuitive and then we have future, and that's funny because this is 3, 5. The other pile did that as well, so that's crazy. But I also feel like people find you attractive, find you beautiful, because it's like you are the type that they want to take home to their family. Like you give hubby material, wifey material, you give long-term material. So I feel like it's like you're super, like you're sexy. You're sexy. But it's like you give that wifey vibe or that hubby vibe. Like you give that vibe. And I think it sometimes intimidates people, the people that are not ready to have like anything serious or whatever, because you're serious. Like, but it's like you're so beautiful that I think sometimes people get blinded by the beauty, your attractiveness, and all that, and don't even think about like, dang, like she or he, they might want something long term, and I don't even want long term. And then you end up like, you may have experienced a lot of different things where it's like things start off hot and heavy, where because you're attractive and people are like, oh my gosh, you're so attractive, they want to take you out, they want to be around you, all that. But then they quickly find out that you are not the type that plays games. Like you're not the type that plays games, you're not the type that like just wants to be like just casual. Like even if it's like I don't think you're someone that wants to just jump into anything, or just jumps into anything, but you have standards. Okay, you have standards, and I think it intimidates people sometimes. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's see what else is here. Ooh, okay, we can't show her, but we have 3 of Pentacles here because she's naked. It doesn't want to focus, but yeah, like she is curvy, she is thick, okay? She is naked, she is sexy, okay? Your body is a work of art, pal too. Okay, you are like, it's like smoldering, like, yeah, like it's, you heard how that just started up like that? You heard that. But it's almost like smoldering, where it's like your gaze, something about your gaze, like when you look at people, it's almost like, like, geez, like don't look at me like that, you know what I mean? But I don't know, like you just that's all. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay, so we got Wheel of Fortune, and then let's see, Queen of Wands. Yeah, see, I knew it. You are spicy. Okay, you're spicy. You're very sexy. Pal too. You're very very sexy. And then the duality that I was talking about is showing up here in these cards, because, like, you know, we have this Queen of Wands. She has her sunflower. She's like all the. Actually, no. I'm thinking about the original tarot, like original Rider-Waite deck. But anyway, yeah, she's in her light energy. She has her sunflower, you know, that represents the sun. But then we have this little black cat right here, which represents the shadow side. Oh, and y'all chose the black cat. I love when that happens, because I didn't do this on purpose. Like, if you're new here, know that I don't look at these cards before I do it, because I love when we do the readings and this shit be happening. Like, I love it. Okay, so yeah, it's like, you know, you have that light energy, that angel, intuitive, caring, but then it's like there's a sultry energy about you, where it's just like like I don't know what words to use that are not like, that would be appropriate for this, okay, like without getting flagged. But it's like you're very sexy, okay? If you didn't know, now you know. Okay, you're very very sexy. Your body is a work of art. You even got the Wheel of Fortune here, so it's like you just look good, pile number 2. I don't know how else to say it. Like, you're very fortunate, okay, when it comes to your face, your body. Like, you look good, okay? Yes. But what, as far as like what people like find beautiful about you, as far as like your soul, they appreciate that duality about you. They appreciate that duality, but also I feel like you share your fortune with other people. Like, you have a very generous spirit. Like, you have a very generous spirit. Maybe you're the type to like give back to the less fortunate. Maybe you're just always advising people. Maybe you're always helping other people out. Like, you're just very generous. Like, you're very generous with your time, your energy, your money, your resources, whatever. Like, you're very generous. You don't you're not like stingy or anything. And I'm getting like Jupiter vibes, Sag vibes, Leo, Taurus. Yeah. But yeah, you're very generous. You're very generous with your time, your energy, your money, your resources, all that good stuff. And people find that very attractive about you, because you like to share. You like to share. And then 3 of Swords reversed. Okay. So 3 of Swords reversed. Very, very interesting. It's giving me that duality thing again, where it's like, you're very, look, there we go. You're very, very sweet, but you don't play that. Like, you don't play that. And I think it's because you have been through a lot. You've been through a lot in like relationships and stuff like that. So you have standards. And sometimes it intimidates people, because they know they got to come correct. They know that they got to acknowledge like their shortcomings. You know what I mean? Like, um, but yeah, you are very like you don't play that, but you have a very big heart at the same time. Like you're so caring, but you can switch up like that, but not in like a oh you're two-faced type of way, but in like a you're generous, you're loving, but like once someone crosses you, it's like, oh, nah, no. No. And yeah, so people know that they can't mess with you, and if they have, they know that they got to come correct and acknowledge what they did wrong. And then look, we have 2, 3, 4, and we have 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I definitely feel like you went through a glow up, pile 3, or you're currently going. I said pile 3. What? I mean pile 2. You're currently going through a glow up, or you went through a glow up, and yeah, people see you. Okay, they see you, but they see how you are. Because you know how some people think like, oh, when people are like super attractive and stuff like that, that they're just like an asshole or like a bitch or something like that. But it's like that's not you. That's not you. Like you are actually dope. Like you're actually a really cool person, like very down to earth. Like you're very, very down to earth. And I'm also wondering if some of you guys are like, wow, that's confirmation for what I was about to say. I was gonna say I wonder if some of you guys are like famous or something. Like maybe some of you guys have like a large following, or maybe you're about to have a large following, or like just very popular, well known in your community or something like that. But I feel like a lot of people, even if they don't know you personally, I feel like a lot of people know you, know of you. And people are sometimes shocked at how down to earth you are because of like you being maybe you're also super wealthy. Maybe you're like wealthy, maybe you're like you have a big following, well known in the community or something like that. And people may be shocked at how down to earth you are, and you're not the type to be like, oh, you can't sit with us. Like you don't give mean girl vibes. Like you don't give mean girl vibes at all. Okay. So we have home. Okay. So that's funny that home is coming up here because something that kept coming to mind as well is that maybe you come from like a well-respected family, a well-known family, or like you're part of a well-known group, like maybe your friend group, or like your okay, look, there we go. Maybe like your friend group or like your family or something like that. You come from like a well respected family or group of friends or something like that. And it's like you are just very down to earth. I don't know. Like, I don't know why. Like, people at first are intimidated or something like that. But they find out that you like are so sweet, like you are just so sweet, like just like a little plush toy, like you know what I mean, like just soft, you know. But you also don't play that, like you protect your heart. I feel like you protect your heart, but you're also just very sweet at the same time, and like just very funny or something. um yes. And lighten your load. Okay, interesting. Family, look how family come up. That's that is funny. I'm telling y'all, I don't look at these cards. I do not look at these cards. Okay, and then happiness. Okay, see, like I said, you are like happy, very sweet, very like jovial, like you know, and you're just very down to earth. Like that's what I'm really getting from you. Very, very down to earth. But like, yeah, I feel like you come from a well-respected family, or like you're associated with a group of people that are well-respected, and people are sometimes intimidated at first, but then they get to know you and they're like, oh, Pal 2 is just so sweet. They're just so down to earth, and I just love them, you know? So sweet and kind. Um, yes, and then for lighten your look, keep confirming, okay? Just keep confirming. So yeah, lighten your load. What am I getting from that? I feel like you're lighthearted. Like you're funny. You're very, very funny. Like you are clever. That's what I'm getting. Like you're clever. Whenever some of you guys have Gemini, Virgo. What are the other signs I said earlier? I think I said Taurus and Leo. Oh, and yeah, we have Jupiter, but then we have all the fixed signs here. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And I almost wanted to say Capricorn, so maybe Capricorn. Um, but yeah, like you are funny and clever. I don't know, like just very, very funny and clever and like a good like good with conversations and stuff like that. Like you inform people often, like, you know. That's why I'm like, are you drawn to pile number one as well? But yeah. And then I also feel like the fact that you have light in your load, I think you're also a hard worker. I think you're a very, very hard worker, and family is very, really important to you. And it's like you're really responsible or something. Like maybe you have kids, or like you are just very much like relationship oriented, and I don't mean just like romantic relationships, but like your friends are important to you, your family are important to you, like, you know, your loved ones are just very important to you. And I think people find that beautiful because you are very much like all about your relationships, because like I'm sensing that most of you guys have friends that are like family, that are like friends like from years and years and years and years, decades, you know what I mean? And people see how much you love your friends and family, and they love that. Or it could even be your friends and family that love this about you. um you know, or your partner if you have one. Like you put your relationships first, and you're very much responsible for your relationship. So that's why I wonder if Capricorn is up in here, or maybe even Cancer, because Cancer has that seventh house in Capricorn. So it's like you feel very responsible for the ones that you love. Like you don't just be like, whatever about these people. You're just very much responsible for the ones you love. I don't know how else to explain it. So let's see what else we have here. Oh, creativity. All right. Creativity. Oh, how could I forget? Because we have, oh, look. Okay. So creativity. How could I forget that we have Queen of Wands here, which represents someone that's creative. Okay, so you are highly creative. You're very, very, very creative. You probably have multiple creative talents. And people find that very attractive to like about you, because you're not all just beauty. You're talented. You're like extremely talented, and people see that. People see how talented you are, and maybe you are someone that is like a healer. Maybe you do tarot, astrology, or something like that. But you also have like this creative side as well. Even if you don't do those like spiritual, like if you're not in the spiritual profession, I wouldn't be surprised if you are a creator though. Like you're very, very creative. Or it could even be that you are like, people see how you've created your reality, and how you spoke things into existence. Okay, and this card is also reminding me of the Three of Cups. Oh, we have another three right here. Is reminding me of the Three of Cups in the traditional Rider Waite deck, and that is a card having to do with friends. Okay, your loved ones. And I think people, and even the people in your life, well, I mean, we are talking about basically the people in your life, but even people that kind of know you but don't really know you, they know how important your relationships are, and how seriously you take relationships, whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, a family relationship. Like you take it very seriously. And I think that intimidates people sometimes who aren't ready for that. Okay. And then we have ascension. Interesting. Okay. Another confirmation. So ascension. So yeah, like I really feel like you intimidate people. Pile too. And it's not even in a scary way. It's in like a, oh my goodness, I gotta come correct, because it's like they're up there, I'm down here. Like, I'm just kidding. Like, everyone's human. No one's better than anyone. Like, even if like you're a celebrity, whatever, no one's better than anyone. But I feel like you are just so, I don't know, like people put you on a pedestal or something. Like they put you on a pedestal or something like that, where it's like they know they gotta come correct, or if they don't if they know they can't come correct, they not gonna come at all. You know what I mean? Or it could just be the fact that like I said, you are intuitive. You can see the future. You can see through people's bullshit. You can you're also almost like an earth angel or something like that. And people see that about you, and they are very much in love with that. They love that. They love how like in tune you are with the universe, but also with people. Like you can tell what people want. And then you're just also very sweet and kind. Like you take, when you love someone, when you when you like someone, you love someone, you take it very seriously. You take it very, very, very seriously. And you don't just yeah, you don't just say, "Oh, I like you," and then that's it. Like if you like someone, you're going to show them. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know why I keep hearing ascended master. I don't know why I keep hearing that, but yeah. So, let's go ahead and choose from some of these traits and see what else people find like beautiful about you. Simplicity. It's like you don't. Okay, y'all can't see that because I wrote these ones with pen. Let's actually just choose two more. Simplicity. It's like you don't have to do too much. Pile two. You don't have to do too much. Like you are just naturally like sexy. Like I don't know what it is. Like it's making me think of that song "We Go Up" by Nicki Minaj, when she's like, I could be all the way covered, but it's still giving sexy. Like like it's still giving sexy. Like yeah. And then we also have nice voice. Okay, that came up in another pile. So yes, nice voice. And then beautiful eyes. Okay, yeah, I did say that, didn't I? Okay, y'all can kind of see that. But beautiful eyes. Like I think I said something about like smoldering, like, and oh yeah, because I said like the way you look at people, and people like, don't look at me like that, like or you keep eye contact in the bedroom, if you know what I'm saying. Like if you know what I'm saying, okay? But yeah, something about your eyes is just very, very like, like your eyes, or maybe your eyes are like a beautiful color, or they're a nice shape, or something about the way that your eyes look and how you look at people. Like it makes people be like, oh my goodness, pile number 2. Okay, so we're going to choose from this, and then we're also going to see who exactly is finding you super attractive right now. Actually, no, let's, because this looks, okay, this is one of the ones that came out already, so let's not use that one. Trust your intuition. And what do we have here? Intuitive. The intuitive. So come on. Don't play with me. We already know. Teacher. See, like I said, you have things to say. You have things to say. All right. And it says teach courses, classes, sharing knowledge on social media, sharing expertise, coach, enlightening others. So yeah, you have cool things to say. Then we have 333. And I kept thinking about ascended masters, and ascended masters are associated with the number 33. So yeah, have fun, share your ideas. Look, share ideas, or no, this says share knowledge, share your ideas. Come on, don't play with me. Share your ideas, study, create something, get outside. Okay, so yeah. And then what's this one? Trine. Good luck, things falling into place, like-minded people. So it's making me think of Jupiter. Okay, so yeah. I wonder if you have a trine in your chart, like a grand trine in your chart, or like it's just the energy of the trine where it's like people see you as just super lucky. Maybe people see you as super lucky, super fortunate, but you're the type to share your good fortune with others. Okay, so yeah, let's move that out the way, and then we're about to see who exactly is finding you attractive right now. Who is finding pile 2 super attractive right now? Maybe they'll make a move. Let's see. Maybe someone that's going to make a move. Who knows? But who's finding pile number 2 super attractive right now? The Magician. Okay. Oh, wow. It's funny that we have this 10 of Wands and we have lighten your load here. Let me just show y'all that real quick. Look. They're both bent over. So first of all, I feel like, like I said, you're a hard worker. So I'm wondering if some of you guys, this is someone from work, like someone you used to work with or someone you currently work with. Yeah. And I feel like their attraction to you is weighing on them very heavily. Okay. It's weighing on them very heavily. And I feel like they want to make a move, but they feel either intimidated, or like maybe something has happened between you guys that makes them feel like, okay, maybe I shouldn't hit up pile number 2. They seem over me. And then Page of Wands is giving someone that's probably younger than you. Maybe someone that's younger than you, or something like that. Yeah, maybe someone that's younger than you, or someone that you had a past with. That's what I'm really sensing. Someone that you had a past with, but someone that is younger than you. Even if they're not younger than you, they are kind of young-minded or something like that. And maybe that's why things didn't work out between you guys. And it's weighing on them heavily. Like you've been on their mind heavy, pile number 2. You've been on their mind heavy, but they don't know. They're confused about you, or they're intimidated and they're not really sure if they should reach out. Okay, and then the Magician, maybe it's someone that's mercurial, like Gemini or Virgo, or one of the mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Pisces or something. But yes, someone, it's almost giving someone that did the disappearing act. Okay, they did a disappearing act. They ghosted you, or maybe you ghosted them. Maybe you ghosted them, and because you couldn't put up with the nonsense anymore, or something like that. Yeah. So this could be an ex, and maybe they're watching you as you move on, or whatever. All right, so that was your reading, pile number 2. If it resonated with you, let me get a black cat in the comments, okay? And make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. If you feel called to tip your girl, the virtual tip jar is in the description and in the comment section. Excuse me. Also, Costa Rica, y'all, we gonna be zip lining. Okay, zip lining. We got the waterfall. We have a sunset tour planned. We are also going to have a workshop all about magnetism magic, how to attract your desires with ease and not having to fight, and then also awaken your inner warrior. That's another workshop all about building your confidence so that you can become the bad bee that you are on the inside. Okay, it's there. Maybe you just haven't tapped in yet. Okay. And then also Check out my website, housemystic.com, to purchase my art. Y'all been showing my art a lot of love. So yes, show some more love. Okay. Check out my art if you want to purchase any of my canvas arts, my art prints, my like I paint on bags, I paint on clothes, all that good stuff. Very unique, one of a kind. If you don't want to look like everybody else, definitely shop with your girl, okay? All right. If you want to book a reading, that's in the description as well. What else? Follow me on all social media platforms. Okay. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3 with the shining heart emoji. So yeah, let's get into your reading, all about what people find beautiful about you, attractive, all that. So we're gonna get into the cards, and then we're gonna talk about we're gonna actually choose some traits from my little channeled message bowl. Well, I have 2. This is just one that doesn't have that many in it, but yeah. And then we're gonna even talk about who is actually finding you attractive right now. But y'all, I had to start over because, like, yeah, I had to start over. So that's why these cards are already out here. Which, yeah, because yeah, I just had to start over. And so I know the beginning of that reading, I was saying something about how I took a break. And I tend to do that with before doing pile 3. I don't know why I always do that. But I said something about how you know when to walk away from things. You know when to end things, like it's almost like you have discernment, like you have very strong discernment, and you know when to walk away from things. And even if you walk away from things but you spin the block, it's usually after a while. Like it it don't be like, something happens and then tomorrow you're like, oh yeah, it'd be a little while. So for some of you, like, it'd be a little while, or you're someone that just knows how to give people space, you know how to like detach. Look, there we go. You know how to detach, you know how to just walk away from drama. So that's what I was saying in the first reading, and then we got these cards here where I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, because we have the traumatized. Oopsie. We have the traumatized, and it says something about, well, it says, I acknowledge that I have been traumatized, but I also that I am healing. And that just makes me think, like, you you know when to walk away from things, but sometimes if you do come back, it's after a while, after you've healed, after you've given this person space. Or sometimes it's just like, no, I'm just done. Like, I'm just really, really done. For some of you, for most of you guys, you just be done. Like, you know what I mean? But for some of you guys, it's like you knew when to walk away, and if you came back, it's because oh, look at that. It's because you've healed, or you notice the other person healed, or something like that. But you know how to give people space, like you know how to detach. But then we also have the communicator and the initiator. So that also made me think that you another thing that people find attractive about you is that you initiate communication. Like, you're not afraid to, like, initiate communication, to be like the first person to text, to be the first person to, like, reach out, you know what I mean? Or even having those difficult conversations, you're not afraid to be like, look, I don't like when you said that, or I don't like when you did that, or I don't like this, and I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, you're not afraid to say what's really on your mind, even if your voice shakes a little bit. Even if your voice shakes a little bit, you're not afraid to, like, say what's on your mind. You're probably someone that's pretty straight up. Um, yeah. And then I think I was saying in that first one, I was talking about Capricorn, and I think I said Aries and Capricorn, and then this card, the World card, is ruled by Capricorn. Um, yeah, it's ruled by not Capricorn, Saturn. My bad. It's ruled by Saturn. And it also has the fixed signs on it. Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus. So you may have one of those signs in your chart, or I think the other one I said was Aries, and the first one I said Aries and Capricorn. So you could have those in your chart. But yeah, you are an initiator when it comes to communication. Like, you're not afraid to like reach out and apologize, or reach out to make things right, um or to be like, no, I'm not reaching out. I am not initiating. I am walking away from this drama, because we even have Five of Wands here, which I mentioned. Like, yeah, you can walk away. You know how to walk away from drama, and to be like, yeah, I'm not putting up with this. Or knowing when to walk away from a fight, like to, not continue to argue your point, or like get people to see your point. And I think another thing I said was like, maybe you had to learn that the hard way. Maybe you had to learn to not look at that. Another sounds like, yeah, maybe you have to learn that the hard way, to be like, okay, you know what? I have to learn how to start protecting my peace, or I need to learn how to start speaking up for myself, or I have to learn how to walk away from drama, or know how to like detach and give people space and then come back. And you know what I mean? Yeah. And then the Queen of Pentacles. Um, oh yes, because another thing I said in that first one that I made was that you're a problem solver. You're a problem solver, and you don't allow yourself to be a victim. Like, if something, yeah, something is going on, yeah, maybe you'll at first be like, dang, I can't believe this is happening, and blah, blah, blah. And maybe you've had to learn in your life, like, no one's coming to save you. You know what I mean? You had to learn how to maybe get it on your own, or to like be a problem solver, and not allow yourself to get so caught up in your trauma that you don't try to solve the issues that you have. Um and then another thing I was saying was this 10 of swords is, it also makes me think, because you guys chose the heart emoji. It's like, you are a hopeless romantic. I think what makes you beautiful is that you're a hopeless romantic. And even though, like, you may have run into many frogs, you may have run into many frogs. I was about to say frauds, but yeah, maybe frauds. Okay, maybe you ran into many frauds, and people that weren't straight up, were honest with their intentions or whatever. Maybe that happened with you, but you're still forgiving, though. Like, you don't allow what has happened to um like, you don't allow it to keep you down for too long. It you Cuz like, what I keep seeing is like, yeah, someone that has gotten hurt so many times, but still wears their heart on their sleeves, and still is like, I just know someone out there for me. I just know it. So yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think, what else did I say in that first reading, because like, so much was said, and I didn't even, I had to restart. But yeah, I feel like you don't allow yourself to be a victim. You don't allow yourself to stay down too long when it comes to like love, and just even life in general. Like, you don't allow yourself to stay down too long. Like, maybe, you'll have your moments where you're like, oh my goodness, everyone is terrible. All these men are the same. All these women are the same. But then you still like have your heart on your sleeve, and you still feel like, I want to get married, or I want to, you know what I mean? Or if you are already in a relationship, it's like, you're still, like, you're open. You haven't allowed what has happened to you to put a damper on your relationship, you know? So yeah, let's actually go to the next few cards because I have not looked at these yet. Transformation. Yeah. And that's one of the things I said in the first one. I was talking about how, you've been through these things, but you've turned, like, it's like you've taken your pain, and I accidentally said pleasure in the last one, where I said you've taken your pain and turned it into pleasure, but I didn't even mean to say pleasure, but I was like, well, maybe pleasure, you know what I mean? But you take your pain and you turn it into something almost like an alchemist. And I think I even said in the reading how it reminded me of something I said in one of the other piles, but I'm not going to tell you which one. But yeah, like you, like with the traumatized card coming out here, and how it says, I acknowledge that I have been traumatized, but also that I'm healing. Like you've taken your trauma and you've turned it into, like, you transmuted it, you put it into something. Like it's almost like someone that went through something, as far as like a terrible breakup or something having to do with the relationship, and then turning it into the most bomb song ever. Like, you know what I mean? Almost like, what's that song by SZA? I Hate You. Like, I love that song so much. Like, I'm like, she was in her bag when she made that song, and then the beat is fire. Like, you know what I mean? But if you know the song, it's clearly called I Hate You. Like, it's called I Hate You, but it's such an awesome song. You know what I mean? So it's almost like you taking that pain and putting it into something. And what's another song that I'm hearing? SOS by her. Oh, and I see 1111. Okay. So her song SOS, where she's talking about her ex again as well. It is such a fire song, but it comes from a painful place. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you take your pain and turn it into something that's like pleasure. Um, Excuse me. And not pleasure. I didn't mean to say pleasure again, but you turn it into something creative for some of you guys, where you put it into a creative project, or it could be just like transmuting it in some shape or form, maybe through working out, through, but there's some way that you've channeled this pain, and maybe you channeled it into like bettering yourself and being like, oh, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna do all this self-improvement stuff, but it's like you haven't allowed yourself to just sit in the pain. You know what I'm trying to say? I hope you do. Okay, so because we're gonna move on now. Spirit guide. Oh wow, and this has an 8. This has an 8. Oh, and there's an 8 right there. Okay. Healing. Look, and this has a card. This card is saying, I acknowledge that I have been traumatized, but also that I'm healing. And then we have healing. And justice. Okay. What's so interesting? I'm getting a message that pile number 3. The message I'm getting for you is like, and you know what? We're gonna pull a card. We're gonna pull the cards too about who finds you super attractive right now. But it's like, what? I'm sorry, because I'm kind of like listening out to what Spirit's saying, but it's like people that have done you dirty are gonna have to watch you glow up, pile 3. Like, I know we're talking about what makes you beautiful or whatever, but I don't know what be going on every time I do pile 3. It's like a message that's kind of a little off from, and then my phone lit up. Oh wow, and then we have all these 8s here on my phone. Wow, okay. And look, another message. Come on now. Like, yeah, it's like you're glowing up, pile number 3. You're in the midst of glowing up. And I feel like people that have done you dirty are about to like be like, dang, I really shouldn't have treated pile 3 the way I treated them. Cause yeah, with this traumatized, this healing, this justice, like it's almost like karmic divine justice. Like, and not even that, I don't even think that you're necessarily wishing harm on anyone, but there are some people that have 10 of swords here. They've ghosted you. They've done these terrible things. Like it could be friends, it could be family, it could be past lovers. You know what I mean? They've done these things, and then they about to watch you glow up and just be like, dang, why did I let go of pile number 3? Why did I stop being friends with pile number 3? Dang, why did I criticize pile number 3? Like, you know what I mean? And they're about to see you glow up. I don't know if it's going to be through social media or through people hearing about it or something like that, but people are about to see you glow up in the most powerful way, and they just going to be like, dang, I thought, well, not that, well, some people, for some of you guys, it could be like people that thought that they broke you down, and that that you would never amount to anything because of the way they broke you down, or even the thoughts that they had about you. But they're so wrong, pile number 3. They are so wrong. They're so wrong. Okay, but I I don't know why this always happens with pile 3. But anyway, as far as what people find beautiful about you, oh look, okay, Spirit, just keep confirming what I'm saying, okay? As far as what people find beautiful about you is like how you don't allow your pain to lead your life. You know what I mean? Like you don't allow things to keep you down too long. You don't allow like when people say things about you or treat you a certain way, you don't let it get you down for too long. You take those hits in stride. Like you don't let it keep you down. You keep going. Like you keep going, and you just like, yeah, whatever. And I feel like it confuses people sometimes. It confuses people sometimes because they're like, dang, did pile 3 ever care about me? But it's like, of course pile 3 did. It's just that you're dumb and you didn't care about pile 3. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because I'm just seeing like you have walked away from some people, and I feel like some people are going to be spinning the block, and maybe you might even spin the block for some people. But I definitely feel like some people are spinning the block for you, pile 3. Like, mark my words, okay? Mark my words. And I want you to come back to this reading when they do spin the block, or just message me on Instagram like, Twan, you was right. They spun the block. They spun the block. Oh, okay. Um, yeah. And let's see, what do we have here? Omens. And stripping illusions. Very interesting. So, yeah, stripping illusions. And then omens. Okay, I think what's beautiful about you, another thing that's beautiful about you, it, it's also a little triggering for other people at the same time, because you force people to face their demons, pile 3. Because it's like they do you dirty, and then you be like, all right, I'm a back away. I'm a back away. And then they start thinking, dang, why did so and so stop talking to me? Why is so and so like so distant from me now? Like you force people to face their demons and be like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I didn't need to treat pile 3 like that. Maybe I didn't need to talk to them like that. Maybe I shouldn't have made those actions. You know what I mean? Um, Something like that. It could be something like that. But yeah, I feel like make people face their demons, or even things that you say, because we have the initiator and the communicator. And one of the things I mentioned in the first reading I did was like how you're not afraid to be, straightforward. And even if your voice shakes, like you're not afraid to be like, yeah, I don't like how you did that. I don't like how you treated me, or I don't like how you know what I mean? Or even to cut off communication altogether and just like, keep it very brief, or just cut it off completely. You know how to do that, and then it'll have people wondering like, yo, what's up with pile 3? Like, what's up with them? Why they stop talking to me? Why they stop texting me? Why they stop wanting to be around me? Like, what is that? And then they have to start thinking about like, oh, I did this and I acted like this, and I did this and I moved like this. You know what I mean? Like, you be having people thinking. Okay. um Especially with it saying stripping illusions, like people not being aware of how they act. um like you start making them aware of like, dang, maybe it's because of this, or maybe it's because of that, like, you know what I mean? And then the justice card is definitely making me think like I said, people that have done you wrong, they gonna be seeing you grow up very soon, pile 3, if they haven't seen it already. And might try to spin the block. And then the omens, with the omens here, it's also making me think that like, I don't know, sometimes people be feeling like, did pile 3, did they put a spell on me? Did pile 3 put a spell on me? Because why do I keep seeing signs about them? Why do I keep thinking about them? Why do I keep, like, you know what I mean? What's going on? Like, why do I feel like this? You know what I mean? Why is pile 3 continuously on my mind? You know what I mean? So yeah, y'all's reading took a very interesting turn. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and actually get some traits, because y'all's took a different turn. Okay. So let's actually get some traits. And then we're going to choose from the other bowl as well. Okay. I love the way you think. Okay. Can y'all see that? I wrote these ones with pen, so it's kind of harder to see. I love the way you think. Yeah. Like, and then I literally said, you make people think. Like, I literally said that. Like, you make people think, because you will separate yourself, or you'll say something that'll have people thinking like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, you know? Beautiful eyes. Okay, so you have beautiful eyes. Maybe the way that they're shaped, the color, the way you look at people. It's something about your eyes. It could also be that you look like you're looking through people's souls. That could be the case as well. And then we also have nice voice. Okay, so this came out in 2 other piles. But it kind of makes me think of what we said here with the communicator and the initiator. Like, you're not afraid to initiate communication. You're not afraid to be the first one to reach out. You're not afraid to double text. You're not afraid to cut off communication at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? You're not afraid. So let's see what else. Okay, this says take action on your new ideas now. So this is another thing that's making me think of like the way that you think. The way that you think, and then the fact that it said taking action, you're not afraid to back away, you're not afraid to initiate, you know what I mean? Like, you're not afraid to initiate a separation, or initiate like an important conversation, or initiate like just communication in general. Like I said, to reach out, to talk, to have certain conversations. You're not afraid of that. You made the right decision. Yeah, so Literally, like I said, you know how to be like, okay, I have decided to walk away, or I have decided I want to spin the block, or I have decided, like, you're very decisive. You're very decisive. And I think that's another beautiful thing about you. Okay, save your money for that important purchase. Um, so yeah, let's actually choose another one because that one's not giving. Stop wasting your time. It's not worth it. Okay. Yeah, like I said, you know when to walk away. You know when to be like, I'm out of here. Okay. But yeah, you know when to, you know when you're wasting your time. Okay, that's one I already did. All Me by Drake. Yeah, like I said, you're not afraid to walk away. You're not afraid to be like, okay, I'm gonna just do this on my own because to you're playing with me. You know what I mean? Leo. Okay. So maybe, oh yeah, Leo did show up on here. And I don't know if I said that in this reading or when I did it before, but I think I said Aries, Capricorn, and the fixed sign since they were on this card. And Leo's one of the fixed signs. So yeah, like you have a lot of pride. You have a lot of pride. Oh, there we go. But then you also, it's like you have a lot of pride, but you're not afraid to like not have your pride. But I don't even mean in like a, degrading yourself type of way, but you know how to be like, look, I'm sorry, or look, I want to talk to you again, or look, let's figure this out. But you know when something is a lost cause and to be like, I'm out of here. This is over with. Okay, and I already did that one. Did I? Okay, so I think I did all of them, huh? Okay. Yeah, I did all of them. Okay. So that was your reading pile number 3. If it resonated with you, let me get that same heart in the comment section, that heart emoji. Okay. And make sure you like this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. If you feel called to tip your girl, the virtual tip jar is in the comment section. And I really appreciate all of you guys that send me tips. I really appreciate it because, it's not required, but it's definitely appreciated. So I appreciate you guys and your tips. And also Costa Rica, y'all. Check out the link below to sign up for my Costa Rica retreat. We have so many fun things planned, such as like zip lining, a sunset tour, a waterfall visit, hanging out on the beach. I have 2 workshops planned. One about manifestation, and it's called Magnetism Magic Workshop. And then we have another workshop which is all about, becoming the confident bad bee that you are on the inside, but maybe you have trouble honing it, okay? And it's called awakening your inner warrior, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna have those workshops and also all those other fun things planned. And let's see what else. If you want to book a reading with me, that link is in the description. Also, if you want to purchase any of my art, because your girl is the art witch, okay? So yes, go ahead and purchase some art from your girl. I paint on canvas, I paint on clothes, I have art prints, I have phone cases, stickers, all that good stuff. So if you want to, treat yourself to some bomb clothes that's unique, one of one, definitely go ahead and check out my website. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, follow me on all social media platforms at Twan The Mystik. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.